Good afternoon. How are you guys doing? I hope that you guys are having a great Friday evening. Um, I'm on my lunch break and I just wanted to talk to my people, my brothers in particular. I guess I'm always finding myself talking to my brothers, meaning my black men, because I grew up in a household full of black men. Okay. And I relate to you, much better, sometimes more so than females, because I grew up around nothing but black men. Okay. I mean, my mom was there, my grandmothers were there, um, but I can relate to black men on a very real level. Okay. I want to talk to you guys. It's come to my attention that there are a lot of brothers who are, for lack of a better term, threatened or concerned, at the very least, about what they call in term black feminism. Um, and I understand exactly what they're saying. They call black feminism the the rise of the black woman that's happening all around us, and that's been happening and been set up for years. Um, and a lot of black men, are very, very concerned about it. I think they're afraid of it, actually. Um, I understand where it comes from. I understand why they're afraid, because when you put power and authority and even money in the wrong hands, it brings out the worst in a person. And a lot of females, I will admit, as a black female, there are a lot of black females that are not healed, that are not whole, they are not saved, they are not delivered, they are not full of the Ruach. And because of so, even though they may be trying to do right things, they're doing it with a wrong spirit or with no spirit at all. They're just doing it out of their soul. And it's a very dangerous place to dwell in the soulish realm and do things out of the soulish realm and not in the spirit. Now, if you don't have the spirit, you can't do anything in the spirit. You're only in the soul. You're stuck in the soul realm. Which why a lot of black people say we listen to soul music and black people got soul. And now there was this trend or whatever phenomenon where people was trying to have soul and soul power. But really and truly, soul has no power, y'all. Or it has inferior power. Soul is inferior to spirit. Always remember that. And a lot of sisters operate in the soulish realm, and they're stuck there for various reasons I don't have time to get into because I only get an hour lunch. I'm not going to be on here for long. But anyway, I say all that to say that I understand, based upon the fact that a lot of the sisters are operating out of their soulish realm. A lot of sisters are ambitious. A lot of sisters are angry, bitter, hurt. And I was labeled that such. But hopefully you have discerned me properly, judged me properly, righteously, after the spirit, after the Ruach, and not after the flesh and the rudiments of this world, but after the spirit, after the Ruach. And you'll be able to discern what spirit I am. You'll be able to discern I'm not a feminist. I'm for females. I love my sisters. I love my sisters. And I will fight and advocate for you when you're wronged or victimized in any way, shape, or form. I hate misogyny. I hate sexism of all kinds. That does not mean I'm a feminist. Now, I will tell you there was a time when I thought and believed as such. But it wasn't that. It was more of an advocate, if you will. Because I recognized and realized that there were some females that were being victimized, that were being exploited, abused, mistreated. And again, I am an advocate for females that are in those types of situations. However, I do not condone, support, or advocate black females that are sellouts, that remain in the soulish realm and have wicked intentions as to why they remain in the soulish realm and why they operate out of the soulish realm. And those sisters know who they are. I can't support you. I don't hate you, but I can't advocate with you. I can't sync and link up with you. I can't call you my girl because you're operating in another spirit. And those types of sisters, you give those sisters power and you give those sisters money and you give those sisters power and influence, a position and authority, they will abuse it. They will exploit men. They will set out to hurt men intentionally just because it satisfies their whims and whimsicals and their egos, right? That's wrong. I don't advocate that. That is feminism. You understand? That is feminism, my brothers. But if you come across a black woman or a group of black females that are operating out of the ruach, out of the spirit, and Yah has favored those black women with authority, with power, position, money, you don't have any reason to be afraid or leery of those sisters. Do not be so quick to label every black woman who knows who she is, who knows what she wants. She has her boundaries. She makes her own money. She has position. She has authority. She has power. She's confident in that. And she won't be mistreated, abused, or exploited in any way. Don't be so quick to label her a feminist. She may just be the blessing. This is not an advertisement, by the way. I'm just trying to help some brothers out. Because a lot of you brothers are freaking out right now because there's a black woman in the White House, so-called black woman. I'm not going to even get into that debate. I don't have nothing against her. Her political history makes me back up off of her. Anyway, and there's a lot of black women that are being celebrated right now. There are a lot of black women that are being favored right now. And now they're even going to give a lot of funds and monies to black women. And there are a lot of brothers that are freaking out about that. And they're saying, oh, they're just trying to tear up the black man and the black woman. How is empowering a black woman who is operating in the ruach, in the spirit of the living God, and in Yah's spirit, and not in her soul? How is empowering a daughter of Zion, Yah's daughter, a detriment to the black family, the black community? It's not. It is a strategic move by Yah. And I pray that more of my brothers really begin to see that. And even if you do see some females that are being empowered or whatever, and you know they're not right, and you know they're operating in the ruach. I could name some names right now, but I don't have time for that, and I don't want to get into that. You know what? Just pray. And pray for the ones that you know aren't that way. That when Yah raises them up and Yah promotes them and blesses them and favors them and all that good stuff, that they will use that to glorify Yah and perform Yah's will with it, no matter how it manifests. And you also want to be in goody-goody with those females too. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a ministry partnership. It could be a business partnership. It doesn't, you don't have to. Everybody always say, men and women can't work together or they can't be friends because it always ends up. It doesn't have to be. Yeah. Practice some self-control, and recognize who God has placed in your life, So that's all I have to say about that. I mean, there's more I could say, but I don't really have time right now. I just want to put that tidbit out there, and I just want to encourage my brothers. I love you. I am for you. I really am for you. And I'm praying for you that Yah will raise you up, even if it's through the hands of a female. Y'all be blessed.